There are 7 words the banking industry, your utility company, and your local property tax office are counting on you never saying. The sentence is, I am over 65. What am I exempt from? For qualifying seniors, the value of these exemptions ranges from $3,400 to $9,200 per year, staying in your account rather than covering overcharges. Institutions track your eligibility, but because their systems are passive, they collect the full assessment until you ask. These exemptions are not hidden loopholes. They are published, legally codified rules, often printed in the same documents that authorize the fees. You simply have to trigger them. To evaluate whether claiming these is worth your time, we have to look at the return on investment for each action. We'll weigh the specific bureaucratic hurdle you must clear against the actual cash retained in your account. Moving from a passive consumer to a proactive one requires a trade. Roughly 2 hours of targeted administrative friction in exchange for thousands of dollars in potential recurring savings. This chart breaks down the effort versus the reward. We are going to map the ROI of 7 specific conversations, starting with the 2 highest financial hurdles. First is the property tax exemption. 49 states offer a senior homestead reduction or an assessment freeze. To get it, you typically submit proof of age and primary residence to your county auditor or assessor. While processing times can take up to 90 days, the outcome reduces an annual bill by $1,200 to over $7,000. If you have been paying full taxes past age 65, many states even allow you to retroactively recover 2 to 3 years of overpayments. Next is the state income tax exclusion on retirement income. Most states that tax Social Security or pensions offer specific age-based deductions that can significantly lower or eliminate the tax liability. Standard tax software or generalist tax preparers often miss these age-specific toggles because they require manual verification against current year state-specific exclusion limits. You must check the instructions for your specific state's return, usually on page 3, to see how much pension or Social Security income you can shelter from state tax. Navigating county websites and tax instructions represents high initial friction, but these changes protect the largest portion of a retiree's permanent wealth. The second category involves medical overpayments. The Medicare Savings Program covers premiums and copays, but national enrollment remains below 40% because the Social Security Administration does not automatically enroll qualifying individuals. Eligibility is based on countable income. Because Medicaid rules exclude certain veterans' benefits and Social Security adjustments, many seniors with moderate gross incomes still qualify for premium assistance. A 20-minute call to a state SHIP counselor for an eligibility screening can result in the elimination of your Part B premium, saving you over $2,000 a year. The complexity of these systems is a byproduct of history. Decades of legislative additions have created a medical system where benefits are built as opt-in programs rather than universal defaults. This opt-in requirement now extends to your prescription medications through the Medicare Part D drug cost cap. Legislation passed in 2022 established a $2,000 out-of-pocket cap on covered Part D drugs. For the first time in 2026, once you hit that $2,000 threshold, your remaining costs for the year are zero. However, data lags between insurance plans and pharmacies mean point-of-sale systems often fail to apply the cap in real time. Seniors are frequently charged copays they no longer legally owe. To avoid this, you must call your Part D plan in the third quarter of the year. Ask for your year-to-date total so you can verify that the pharmacy stops charging you the moment you reach the cap. In the American medical system, trusting the automated enrollment or billing process almost guarantees financial overpayment. We move now to monthly recurring expenses. Most major utility companies operate senior discount programs that are rarely advertised to existing customers. A 12-minute phone call to request a senior rate review can result in $400 to $1,800 in annual savings on heating and cooling, depending on your climate and home size. Similarly, banks and credit card issuers maintain fee-free senior tiers and waiver protocols that are not offered unless the customer asks. Branch staff are rarely incentivized to move existing customers into lower-fee accounts. The financial sector benefits from institutional inertia. They rely on customers remaining in outdated, high-fee account tiers for decades without ever requesting a review. Calling the retention department on the back of your card to request a senior waiver can save between $60 and $695 in recurring annual fees. Internal policies often authorize these waivers the moment a customer cites the fee as a reason for leaving. The final item is notary services. Documents like powers of attorney and healthcare directives require frequent notarization. While private services charge up to $25 per signature, most banks, county recorders, and public libraries provide this service for free to account holders or local residents. Major institutions rely on this minor friction. They know that for every senior who calls to claim their legal exemption, 9 others will continue to pay for services they are no longer required to buy. Billing cycles for taxes, utilities, and insurance do not pause for your schedule. Every month you delay is a month where your capital stays with the institution rather than in your pocket. Managing a tight fixed income? Prioritize Medicare and utility calls today for immediate cash flow relief with minimal paperwork. Optimizing long-term assets? Focus on county assessor and state tax audits. These high-friction tasks provide significant wealth preservation over time. Grab a pen and write down the names of these 7 institutions. Block out one afternoon this week to make these 7 phone calls. Trade 2 hours of your time for a recurring reduction in your annual cost of living. Say the 7 words. Share this framework with one caregiver or senior today. Subscribe to the channel for more objective financial analysis, and tell me in the comments which exemption you are claiming first.